guys, welcome to my channel. So this is Neema from Yours Only Neema YouTube channel. So for today I would like to start with saying last year I read around 10 data related books and 2 other genre books. So I would like to share my thoughts on what I felt after reading 10 data related books. So let's get started. So the choice that I made in terms of reading data related book is that I wanted to make videos on providing summary and reviews on those data books. To give a backstory, the previous year I read around 52 books a year, which is one book a week, and I thought reading one data a month would be a cakewalk for me. So I decided to start this book a month challenge and thought of reading 12 books a month, but I could only finish up around 10 books and only could read other 2 books are different genre and they are short story books. First and very important point that I understood is that data books are not something that you can read in a month. The first assumption that I made was entirely wrong. I thought that I can read a book which is even if it is a data book, I thought I can read it in a month, but that's not the case. When you're reading a data book, especially if it's something that related to your career, you need to read the book in a way that you really understand. You cannot skip one section of a book and then go on, because it doesn't make sense, because certain sections are all continuation. Some of the sections are the continuation from the previous section, and so that's the first thing that I realized, that data books are not meant to be read a month. And the second very important thing I realized taking up this challenge is that although I read a lot of books, I always read some fictional books or non-fictional books, but never have I thought that I would be reading a data book in terms of as a reading habit. So once I started reading several data related books, I started noticing that I've been gaining a lot of knowledge. And in terms of gaining knowledge, I would say when you work, you are only in a certain direction, that you think about your work in terms of what are you going to deliver today, or what are the updates that you're going to talk to your manager. So those are the things that you always think about data or your work. But when you read books or read data related books, that's when I started understanding the core concepts. One of the books that I would like to mention here is the Effective Data Visualization. That book is really helpful for me, because I am a person that I develop dashboards on ad hoc basis. Ad hoc basis in the sense, when you get requests from your stakeholders or people from onshore, then you have to work on it. That book has helped me to learn a lot in terms of how you can deliver a story, or how you need to understand the user who's using the dashboard and well ahead, so that you are able to give what they want. So reading those books has helped me in leveling up my knowledge, and it also gave me a breadth of knowledge wherein I was not only thinking about my work in a single straight direction. I was thinking about different ways, and that was only because I started reading data books. So it has improved my knowledge, and I would also recommend you reading the data related books as well. If you have been following through, please do like, share and subscribe. That will be a great help. Now, following up to the point that I mentioned earlier, is that I spoke about the book called Effective Data Visualization. Similar to that, I realized that you don't have to read every book that is on the market. You only need to learn or read the books that are specific to your career, your passion, because you don't have to read a deep learning book if that's not your passion, or if that's not what you're working on, because if you do that, then that's a waste of time. But if you're looking forward to move into certain career, or if that's your passion, then you definitely have to read those books. The point I want to make here is, read the books that are relevant here. For me, I wanted to understand how I could communicate better. One of the examples that I would like to give here is reading the book on communication. I'll be putting a picture somewhere here, and this book has enlightened me on thinking on what are the different ways you can think about in terms of communicating with your stakeholders. And that's a very important skill that you need to have. As much as a technical skill is important, so are these soft skills. So you need to only read books that are relevant and you want some certain skills that you will improve upon. The very important point is that these books are not a time specific bound books, and it's not again one time read, because some of these books are very important in terms of you might be using certain skills on daily basis, and you will have to come back to the book and read a certain section that was actually useful for you. So the thing that I want to mention, the point that I want to mention is that after reading those books, I realized that on my daily basis, some of these books helped me. I realized that I was going back to this book again to read certain section again to really understand and see if I totally understand the concept or a content. So this the point that I want to mention here is that you will be in a circumstances that you will have to refer those books again, and that is a good thing, because this is not a fictional or a non-fictional books, right? These are data related books, and it's all depends, it's all based on a career, and most likely you will come back to the same book and read twice or thrice, and that's acceptable, and that's most likely to happen as well. Another very important thing I realized is that those books are really expensive, guys. I don't know, I've been purchasing those books, but I really hope if there are any audiobooks or a discounted version on these books, so that a lot of us can actually buy all these books and really read and understand the concepts, guys. I have taken this challenge, and I wanted to continue and finish this challenge for last year, and most of my money went into buying these books, and although I am okay with buying, because books are an asset by itself, and but not everybody thinks the same way, right? You have certain things in life that you need to take care. So that is only caveat I felt when reading or purchasing data related books. Some of those books are very expensive, some of them are not expensive, but majority are expensive in terms of Indian market. Some people, like a student or a fresher, I don't think they would be okay to buy these books and spend the money on these books. So that is the only caveat. But other than that, I really enjoyed reading these books, and also enjoyed giving book summaries and reviews on the books as well. So that is all for the video, guys. I hope this video was useful. These were the reflection thoughts that I thought I would like to provide to you guys after reading 10 data related books. And I would recommend you also to read data related books, not in a way of book a month, but I would definitely encourage you to read books that are very important to you in terms of enhancing your knowledge. Ever need to watch any book summary or reviews of certain book, you can always check into my channel. I have a playlist for book reviews. You can go into those playlists and see if there are any books that you're interested to watch on. I have given a shorter summary as well as the review on the book and recommendation as well. So that is all, guys. I hope this video was useful. If this video was useful, please do like, share and subscribe, and do comment in the comment section and let me know if this video was useful, and that's how I know that if my videos are really helping you or not. So that is all. I hope you all have a wonderful day.